was our little group teacher chat, and it always does the giggles. All right. Okay, guys, welcome. I hope it didn't scare you too bad. I hope they stop doing those things. Yeah, it's kind of creepy that, I even have my chat on Do Not Disturb, but for some reason those sounds still come through sometimes. So, anyways, welcome, guys. This is personal finance. So I think this class, honestly, is probably the things that you talk about in here and learn are probably going to be the most relevant to everybody, just because, we all have to deal with money coming in and coming out and being able to have enough money to live. So I think it's pretty good. Just so you know, this session is being recorded for those that can't make it today. And then my classroom expectations, just make sure you're following along with the Nearpod. I'm going to throw the link in the chat one more time for anybody that hasn't got it. Use the chat tool appropriately and respectfully. I don't think we get on too many topics in this class. There's some other classes I teach where we get on topics that are possibly, a little just politically charged, I guess. But this one's really not. We just talk about other things. Respond to questions and instructions the first time. So that helps us to be able to move through the class at a good pace. So we're not waiting for anybody for a long time. So those are my expectations. This is a little bit about me. So these are my family, my kids, my wife, Christy, and then I got my littlest one. His name's Kaylor. He is now 4 years old. I got a boy that's 6 and in first grade, and then his name's Kason, and then my daughter's named Brooklyn, and she is 4th grade right now. And you can see they like being outdoors. This is when they were climbing a tree, probably a little too high. Okay, this class, real quick, there's 2 options to this class, okay? Right now, you're in the regular high school credit, which you get 0.5 credits towards your graduation. It's only a block, and it's only kind of informative. And so I'll kind of go over the class of how it's set up. But as I said, this class is only informative, so you just kind of learn the information because there's a lot to kind of go over. But there is a concurrent enrollment class that you can take to get college credit through. If you want to do this, you can email me or Miss Hymas, Jillian Hymas. That this would start, if you want to continue with this class, I can actually take the informative stuff off your class at Dixie State, but it would start in January is when that would start. So, and it would be a semester long. It would follow Dixie State's curriculum, but it's more in depth. There's a lot more assignments. It's pretty rigorous. So, but if that's something that you're looking at and you want college credit for really cheap, this is a good option you can do through Dixie State. So just email me if that's an interest to you. Okay, let me just run to the class real quick. So, oh man, I hate when it does that. Hopefully it will make me log back in. Okay, so the announcement board, every class I record and I will post right here to the course announcements. So you will have access to that as soon as you kind of come in. The class, if you go to the content, it will look like this. So you have 5 units. In each unit, there are 3 modules. So you'll be able to see all right here. What you have here is you have videos, and these videos, we're going to go over some of those today, but they're Dixie State students that have been asked to help out with this class, and then there's quizzes that are associated with them. So basically your class is based upon this. It is kind of go at your own pace. If you go to your course plan, you can see up here that the live classes, I haven't put the live classes in yet, my bad. But those are always Monday at 1:15. We'll get started, and they will be, all your assignments will be due that Friday. So basically we go 2 modules a week is what we cover. So like this week, we're going to do like analyze the roles of cultural, social, and emotional influences on financial behavior, and then also define rational decision-making process and steps to financial planning. So those are the two ones that we're going over this week. A little late. How would we take this class for a full semester again? Yeah, so if you want to go, let me just jump back here real quick to the Nearpod. So the full semester would only be if you were taking the Dixie State class. There's not a full semester class with the regular high school credit. But if you want to take the Dixie State class and get college credit for it, you can email myself and Miss Hymas, and we can check to make sure you're able to do that. I think there's some certain qualifications. You have to be a certain age, that kind of stuff. But it is only a block class right now. So what happens here is I have all these quizzes and stuff laid out. I don't have everything complete yet. So if you go to the course plan, you'll see I have the first 2 weeks set. And then after that, my quizzes aren't set up after that. I think it's going to make me log back in. So we won't worry about that. But I should have all those in. And if you feel like you want to get things done quicker, you can. Now, the way I have it set up is the last day of the block is January 7th. So after winter break. And we also have Thanksgiving break in there. So with that, if you pace it right, you should have everything done before winter break. If you don't have it done, you can have winter break. And then we have about 3 to 4 days after winter break where you can catch things up. I would rather you go into winter break all done with the class. You guys are completely finished, okay? That would be ideal. But if you just kind of log in each day and just do like a quiz a day, how long is winter break? It's a week and a half. I think we go from the 23rd all the way to the 3rd of January. How many quizzes? Number of quizzes. There's 39 quizzes. You may think that's a lot, but I promise you it's not. If you just do, so basically you have about 5 to 10 quizzes a week, which aren't bad. Okay. But if you go and you just log in each time, like every day, and just do a little bit each day, it really becomes really fast. So, okay. All the courses based off the quizzes. You can take the quizzes actually as many times as you want to get the score you want. So if you don't get a very good score, just retake it, redo it. Okay. You need 60% to passing. You know, of course, everybody will hopefully just want to get an A, and we'll just kind of work from there. Okay. So this is your lesson objective today. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over some of the things. And so basically your exit ticket is to get all those quizzes done by Friday. Okay. That's the assignment for the week, the exit ticket for the week. It just does the same. So if there is a time, no, not all 39, just 2 modules. So I'll come right here. So you can see like we're going to do module 1 and module 2 this week. And so there are 3 quizzes on module 1 and 2 quizzes on module 2. It's not letting me go because I'm logged out. But so basically you have 5 quizzes this week. So yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. So if you want to space that out, do 1 today, 1 each day until Friday, then you're all good, right? So this is what we're going to do. We're answer multiple choice questions about the role of cultural, social, and emotional influences on financial behavior and rational decision-making process and the steps of financial planning with 80% accuracy across 1 trial. So basically personal finance. Personal finance is a financial management which an individual or a family unit performs to budget, save, and spend monetary resources over time, taking into account various financial risk and future life events. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through this video and we'll watch it together. If you want to watch it on your end, that's fine. We do have some questions that are embedded into this video as we watch it. And these are kind of the videos that you're going to be watching. So I'm basically going to model for you right now exactly what you'll be doing as you watch the video and take the quiz. So here we go.
Evaluate the role of emotions, attitudes, and behavior in making financial decisions. Recognize that individuals are responsible for their own financial decisions and for subsequent positive and negative consequences. As humans, we are faced with financial decisions every day. What to eat for breakfast, whether to drive to school or work, what clothes to wear, what college to go to, or what city to live in. People do crazy things for money, and it motivates behavior, both good and bad. Money is emotional. Most financial experts
Video, money is what? Is it emotional? Is it worthless? Is it everything, or is it logical? Yeah, so I kind of put in the chat there that monetary is basically monetary is basically a financial word for money or something of value, right? So basically using your resources that you have. You know, some people I like watching the show Life Below Zero, and some of them use like currency to them or monetary stuff is like when they shoot a caribou and trade it, right? So, okay, good. Looks like most of you got it right here. Money is emotional, okay? You may not think about it, but a lot of emotions are tied to what we think of money, of wanting things, right? Oops, oh no. Okay,
experts agree that money is more about managing our emotions, attitudes, and behaviors than it is about how much we make. The challenge.
All right, you can just watch it on my end, Izzy. I apologize, I did that. Okay, making financial decisions involves what? Everybody's getting it right. Yeah, emotions, attitudes, and behaviors. That's more of what it's about than anything, right? If you're going down and you're stopping and you're eating out every day, you know, you're not going to have the necessary money you have, right? There you go. Okay, better not click that one again.
Challenge is to try to make money and financial decisions not be emotional. If you can take out the emotion from this topic, then you can modify bad behaviors and attitudes that are leading to poor financial decisions and poor money management. If you make the decision to get a drink at Starbucks or your favorite soda shop every day or multiple times a day, you are letting your behaviors, emotions, and attitudes rule your finances. In order to overcome that potentially bad spending habit of overspending at Starbucks, you need to change your behavior, which requires managing your emotions. Recognizing that money is emotional is the first hurdle to overcome in learning how to take control of your personal finances and set yourself up for a bright financial future. Recognizing that we are each responsible for our own individual financial decisions is the next step in this process. Whatever positive or negative consequences come from our decisions is our own doing.
My friends, the government, my mentors, or myself. Okay. Hopefully you don't put anything different, okay? You're the one that has to be the one that governs yourself on this issue. And it's hard, right? Because if we're not preparing, right? So if I go out somewhere all day and I didn't bring food with me, I'm probably going to stop somewhere and spend money a lot more than I was supposed to. So being able to plan ahead controlling our attitudes, our emotions, that kind of stuff. It's hard. Okay, I almost clicked the wrong button again.
If you decide to take out an auto loan to purchase the latest and greatest model of a vehicle and have a hard time making monthly loan and insurance payments, you alone will have to face the consequences of either selling the vehicle at a loss to get out of the loan, or perhaps taking on a second job to make the payments and keep the car. Conversely, if you work hard every summer during your high school career to earn money and save enough to put yourself through college debt-free, you'll get to reap the positive benefits of that good financial decisions. Graduating college debt-free is an extremely empowering feeling, which will set you up for many future positive financial decisions in your life. Recognizing and accepting that we are each responsible for our own financial decisions and for the positive or negative consequences that come along with them is a very valuable lesson to learn.
I was muted. I was talking away. I was all at it. Thank you for letting me know that I was muted. Okay, so I was just going to say those videos are basically exactly what you'll be watching on there, right? You'll watch the video, take the quizzes, and kind of go through there. So pretty easy. Those are some like sample questions that you would kind of look at like getting, just multiple choice. But they're not too bad. They're only about 5 to 8 minutes long, and you'll do them and you'll take the quizzes there. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little discussion on our collaborative board. And so we're going to talk a little bit about what we just talked about in the video. It says, if you could buy anything in the world, okay? I want you to be extravagant here, okay? Think about something. What would you want to buy? If you could buy anything in the world. I'm going to put mine in. I put a beachfront property. That one's mine. Oh, yeah. And probably like the Caribbean or maybe Hawaii. I don't know. Something like that. So somebody said a really nice house, a 2006 Ford Mustang convertible. Those are nice. You buy Amazon, then you can buy whatever you want, I guess, right? Got a lot of Amazon stock. A museum. I genuinely don't know. Be creative. Let's see here. Properties, 1990 Nissan. Okay. $10,000 PC. Wow, that's a pretty expensive PC there, but hey, that's what you want. Nice house to raise a family in. Okay. An old church. Okay. You can do some cool things with an old church, maybe. If you could buy anything in the world, I would probably buy a nice house, big enough for me and my future family. Also dogs. Okay. House, you want to own things. Okay. Corvette Grand Sport. House that isn't in Utah or things. Okay. Nice house. A nice house and family. Okay. So many dogs. You'd buy your dream car, a Mercedes G-Wagon. Okay, now we're talking. A college, so I could get educated for free. Okay. The world, Nissan Skyline R34 with max upgrades. Land, okay, good. Awesome. I mean, we got all kinds of dreams here, right? Of something that we could buy. All right. So think about the thing you put in there, right? Why don't you just go out and buy what you want? I want my beachfront property. Okay, because you don't have the money. Okay. What if you could get the money loaned to you? Would you go buy it? No, because it's too expensive and takes a lot of hard work. Okay, very good. I like that. It takes hard work to get money, right? Because I'm bad at saving money. Okay, hopefully this class will help you. Because I don't have any credit. Okay, credit is a big thing that we'll have to talk about. If you want to buy stuff, right, you might want to think about credit, getting credit, and how to earn credit. Because I have other bills to pay off and would rather save up. I don't have enough money and it's impulsive. Yep. Let's see here. Don't have a way to pay the loan back, right? So you just basically pay into it to rent it for a couple months before they take it back. Okay. Retired, necessity of a proprietary. Other responsibilities come first, like college. Okay. Plan to give up you're planning on it. Okay, good. Gas is expensive. Yet. A, I'm not graduated yet. B, I don't have the money. C, buying a college would be much pricier than paying for education. And D, it would be irresponsible. Very good. I like the A, B, C, and D. Because I don't have money. I don't. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of it comes down to your earning potential, not having enough background in what you have. Not saying that someday you can't have what it is, right? Okay. So, I don't know how to do taxes. Oh, I hate taxes, but I understand. We'll talk a little bit about taxes too in this class. Okay. What would be the consequence if you did buy the item? What would be your consequences? Debt, guilt, regret. Okay. I'd probably lose it since I'd be in debt. Okay. I'd use it too much. Okay. Yeah. Dogs are expensive. Right. Aubrey, on your question there, I haven't put all the quizzes in yet. I'll be doing that this week. I'm only got up to 8. So you only need to do the first 5 for this week. A lot of debt. Yep. Your dog is your child. Cool. All right. Okay, guys. That was our discussion today. Okay. In our class. So if you need to contact me, here's the way to contact me. I got my email here. Oh, you didn't get to submit yours. I'm sorry. I'll go back real quick. My email, everybody should have my email already. I try to email everybody before class today. There may have been 1 or 2 that didn't post in the class till this morning, but I sent it last night. And then also I'll go back in just a second after whoever wants to post this real quick. 25K and modify a car. There's my number if you want to call or text it, you need information. But this week, once again, what you need to do, right? Go to content, and then you just need to finish module 1 and 2. There's 3 quizzes in module 1 and 2 quizzes in module 2. Okay. And that's what's due by Friday. So that's all I got for you. So let me stop sharing real quick. And I'll stop the recording.